we finished playing a show at the Wetlands in the Battery in New York City.
We used to play that every
6 weeks or?
Yeah, 6 weeks. Like we were kind of a residency there.
And the headline slot is like from 1 until 3 in the morning. So, you know, all of a sudden you're playing this dream gig, but when you're finishing, you're so fired up and it's 3 a.m. By the time you pack and get out to Connecticut, it's like 4:30 or 5. And so we were just, weren't we just kind of driving aimlessly? Dags was there, Rocco was there.
I think we were just still juiced up on the show and headed up east to Norwalk, Connecticut. And we're kind of like ready, you know, still kind of amped.
Maybe Norwalk, maybe.
Might have been Norwalk. We don't want.
Might have been another town.
We don't want the police.
We're not entirely sure where it was.
We dropped the car off somewhere and we're going for a walk. It's like 4 in the morning, and the ocean's there.
And there's this beautiful, sleepy little marina.
Yeah.
And all these cool boats, and then
over a
silence.
Over a chain link fence about 8 feet tall, we see
an amphibious.
Like a World War II,
beast.
the biggest vehicle we've ever seen. I mean, makes the duck boats in Boston look like
be like 3 of those.
Look like a Volkswagen.
Like a semi-trailer long, maybe 40 feet, something like that.
Did it have a mouth painted on it?
It had like shark's teeth painted on it.
Yeah. And wheels about 3
6
feet overhead.
7 feet tall, something like that. So all of us just instinctively go over to it, climb over the fence, and are kind of looking at it, and then realized that, well, we can just kind of climb up on this tire. And now, now we're standing on it.
And now we're standing on it, and then we're walking around on top of it, and we're like, I wonder if we can get into the
What's this
control
plastic?
room.
What's this plastic bubble? Oh, crazy! It's not locked. Now Chad's inside it, and then I'm inside it, and I think Pete and Eric and Ryan are.
I was observing.
Outside?
Kind of on the deck and wondering what's happening, and I'm starting to get a little bit nervous because I know Chad knows no. Would we say limits? Starts turning knobs and like lights
I'm like looking around.
Flickering.
I see a key. I'm like, oh fuck! There's a key in it.
I'm like, oh Chad, no.
I mean, we're like 15, 20 feet high. I mean, this thing is huge. It takes up the whole marina.
Inside the cockpit of the thing. And Chad like does something with the key and a lever at the same time, and you hear go and smoke comes out of the pipe on top. And so I think at that point, did you guys take off?
Yeah.
but then it stalls out.
So we're like, okay.
And I'm like, Chad, that's it. Dude,
that
let's
was
get out of here.
exciting.
And Chad's like, no, let's really get it on. So he starts it, and now it's going, and then pulls another lever, and the thing lurches into reverse.
Because we were like, oh my God, how cool would it be if we could get this thing to the water and go out to sea? I mean, we could like drive it down to the beach and go into the water.
And I'm still in daydream mode going, yeah, that'd be crazy. Cool, like now we're moving.
So I put it in gear. I'm like, okay, if I can reverse it, I think there's some space behind me. It wasn't clearly marked where reverse was.
Well, there's no brakes either. It's all hand style.
So
we go through a fence, and then we go through another fence into someone's like
into this like
yard,
big shack,
like garage deal.
And we basically just like slam into this shack, and it just, I mean,
took the shack down.
Yeah,
took
crumbles.
The shack down. Thankfully, the whole thing stalled out. And we
it
stopped.
stalls out.
I'm like trying to get out of this thing. Chad's still celebrating. All of us run in different directions.
We jumped down. I jumped the fence, ripped this huge hole in my pants, and we just like sprinted.
And somehow the magical part to me is I have no idea how we all ended up back at your house, but all of us ended up there like, what happened? Whoa, what was the story like for you? And I literally had decided that by the morning time, we're all gonna be arrested. We're all in jail. So I just journaled the whole night. I'm like, I want to remember every detail about this story because I know I'm gonna get busted. So we're still looking for the successful ride forward, but we know how to go reverse in any amphibious World War II craft.